It's the end of the day. We're at FINOVATE, so a very busy day. Great demo from companies like Cardlytics. I'm with Lynn. Hey, Lynn.
Hi, how are you?
Very well, thank you. A bit tired, but it was a great day.
Yes.
Congratulations for another excellent demo.
Thank you.
And for your Best of Show award.
We're very proud of our Best of Show, yes.
Yeah, fantastic.
Yes.
So Cardlytics, it's been quite a while that I've heard great things about your company and it impacts the business for banks. Could you please talk us through your value proposition?
Yeah, let me tell you a little bit about what we do. At Cardlytics, we place offers to consumers based on their historical transaction data and their historical spend. I like to say there's no better way to predict what customers are likely to buy than by looking at what they've bought in the past. So we actually integrate with banks. We have a full record of all of their debit card transactions, credit card transactions, and bill pay transactions, and bring targeted offers to the online bank environment through email, mobile banking, online banking, and even ATMs. So here's an example of what we do. This is actually my personal PNC bank account. PNC is one of the largest banks in the United States.
One of the most innovative as well. So we have digital wallets, social media, they're very engaged there.
They very much are. And so you can see in late January I made a purchase at the Body Shop, and directly underneath that purchase is an offer for me to go back to the Body Shop. This is a loyalty offer. You can see also in late January I made a purchase at McDonald's, and directly underneath it is an offer to go to Burger King. This offer has actually been clicked. Rod, can you just show what it looks like? Unclick it. So from a customer perspective,
so say hi to Rod. Sorry, Rod is there in the back. So,
thank you.
Sorry,
Rod runs our marketing department.
Thank you, Rod, for the help on that one.
So from a customer perspective, all you need to do is click on the offer, and that's when it sort of expands to become the virtual coupon. Now my PNC debit card and credit card are activated with this offer.
You say you don't have to print anything, everything is smoothless, transparent.
Right.
And
everything, that's all the customer has to do. Now if I go to the Body Shop, as soon as that transaction clears through my PNC bank account, you'll actually see that I earn the reward. And here's an example of that. Here's my Burger King offer, and then you can see a couple days later I went to Burger King. Directly underneath it, it says you earn rewards, and there you have it. There's my rewards that I've earned, and then at the end of the month, the offers are aggregated and deposited into my bank account.
Okay, that's interesting. I mean, just a quick one on that front, actually, the reward program, the vouchers per se. Who takes care of that? So it's the bank via its business commercial relationships?
No, Cardlytics is a full-service provider. So we secure all of the merchants for the banks, we manage all of the fund movement and the fund flow, and then we obviously deliver the technology to enable the consumer experience.
Fantastic. Can you talk about international? Because you're a US-based company, but you've done very well, I think, already in other parts of the world. So what about Europe?
Yes, so Europe is next on our radar screen. We're actively selling to European banks right now. We would very much like to secure our first European bank as early as this year and start deploying this across Europe. But I think Europe has a lot of things in common with the US. There are some things that are different, but I think the European customer uses their debit card or their credit card as frequently as the US customer, accesses their bank through digital channels as frequently as the US customer. The privacy rules are similar but not exactly the same, so we might have to make some minor adjustments for certain European markets, but I do think generally this business model ports over to Europe as easily as it does in the US.
And a quick one in terms of implementation, or so it's hosted at the bank, or?
Yeah, there's two components to our technology. The major component that actually processes the transactions and matches those with merchant offers is hosted at the bank, and there's no personally identifiable information. The bank just gives us a unique number, and then that's associated with a particular person, but we don't know anything about that person, and their data never actually leaves the bank. What's hosted outside of the bank is our system where we build all of the merchant campaigns and then push those into the bank every day.
Based in the US or hosted in Europe as well?
Yeah, that's how the technology I think will work in Europe as well. Again, built very much with privacy and security concerns in mind.
Okay, no, that makes sense, I used to work for a solution provider, so I know those questions come back all the time from banks.
All the time.
It could be a problem sometimes.
I mean, as they should. They have to protect the customers and their data. So.
It makes sense, but it's slower the sales cycle usually, but anyway, we know it works. The last but not least, visible banking, we're all about social media. There's lots of great data you could collect there. What's your plan actually in that space?
Yeah, it's a great question. So here's what we're hearing from our US banks. They very much want to have a Facebook strategy. They don't know how to do it. And part of the problem, frankly, is they don't have anything cool to put on Facebook. So we actually think that this could be a really cool way for customers to show how their bank's helping them save money, even maybe make some gaming out of it in terms of how much money have you saved versus the average person, etc. So we always believe that we're going to extend these offers through bank channels, but that bank channels can extend and should extend to social media over time, and that these offers can be a way for banks to do that seamlessly. So we're not live with any of those products today, but we are building them for our banks in the US, and we'll port those over to Europe as well.
So it's definitely high on your radar.
Very
so social media, gamification,
yes.
and word of mouth, basically.
Very high on our radar screen. That's right. Yeah.
The idea would be to basically to share that online. You've got a voucher,
right.
You benefited from it. Boom,
right.
you share it on Facebook.
Exactly. You got it.
Fantastic.
Yep.
Okay. Anything else you'd like to add, Lynn?
No. It's been a great day, and I think we got a good product.
I've heard great things about it. So genuinely. So thanks a lot. It was great to spend some time with you.
Absolutely.
And see you soon on Visible Bank.